Now, we've been walking around this ring. We've been talking about the customer social profile, the enterprise social networks, the customer social networks, the platforms. Now you might be thinking, how do I build my application out on the web? How do I get it running on Facebook? How do I get it running on Twitter? How do I get it integrated in a way that you've been seeing? And what we've been doing is we've been making major investments in a technology that we've bought called Heroku. And Heroku is a multi-application development environment that runs Java, it runs Ruby on Rails, it runs Clojure, it runs Python, and you can build these next generation of apps very, very fast. Here's an app we've been building with Disney. If you go to facebook.com/Disneyland, you'll see they don't have just a Facebook page, they have a Facebook application. And you have the ability to deeply integrate all of your customer information right inside Facebook. But it's getting tied back into all of your customer systems. And I'd encourage you to go ahead and take a look at this technology built on Heroku. Another really exciting application has been one that we've been working on with Asics. And I don't know how many of you saw Support Your Marathoner, but as companies have been building these social applications, they've really had a breakthrough way to look at these next generation of apps. And I want to show you this next generation capability with Asics because it took place right here in New York City at the marathon. Let's take a quick look.
The New York City Marathon. 45,000 runners through all 5 boroughs of New York, with over 2 million spectators to cheer them on. But not everyone can have the people that matter the most with them on race day. That's why we created SupportYourMarathoner.com, a site where loved ones can send words of encouragement via video. During race week, we set up booths where friends and family could record personalized messages for runners.
We're proud of you.
On registration, every runner received a bib number and a unique RFID tag to attach to their shoe. As runners crossed sensors in the road, their personalized messages were sent to giant LED screens.
We're proud of you. Keep on running.
The response so far has been phenomenal. With over an hour of video, thousands of still images, texts, and emails, and lots of very happy runners.
You know, that's the kind of breakthrough application. That's really the next generation of the social enterprise. And we see this creativity over and over and over again. And that's really what we're trying to do here today. We want to inspire you. We want to motivate you. We want to energize you. We want to show you how you can build these applications yourself. We want to show you what's possible. And another huge area where we're spending a huge amount of time with customers is, as we look at what's happening with marketing, we see it transforming to be social marketing. We see marketing itself transforming. And the concept of marketing is really the ability to listen, the ability to listen to customers. And today we're introducing our social marketing cloud. And the social marketing cloud is all about some great new technology called Radiant 6. Radiant 6 was social monitoring, a new version of Radiant 6 with social insights and social engagements, and a social hub that I think that will completely change your view of what's possible from a marketing perspective. Combined with the website technology you just saw, it's really the beginning of a complete marketing cloud from Salesforce.com. Now, we've been working with customers like Gatorade, like Dell, to build these social media command centers that let them have command and control of everything that's happening on their social networks. So they can bring that directly to all of their product marketers. But we can really see that go to an entirely new level, a new capability. And that is what is happening with our marketing cloud. And as we've looked at these companies and as we've seen what they've done, what we do is we see this opportunity, and that's what I want to show you today. So please welcome back Kraig, and let's take a quick look at this marketing cloud.
Hey, thanks again, Mark. And thanks to the team. In our final demonstration today, we want to show you some of this new capability. What does social media mean for marketers? And it is probably more important for marketers than anybody else inside of the company because of this explosion. Let's go ahead and start right here on Twitter. And let's use an example today of one of our great customers here in the region, TD. You know them, TD Bank, TD Ameritrade. And of course, take a look at this. When Susie Orman, a great financial personality, is tweeting or answering a question about a Roth IRA, she says, check out TD Ameritrade or Fidelity or Schwab. Guess how many people are listening? Millions. But it's not just people like Susie Orman who are celebrities, it's all of us. It's this person, Sarah, that says, you know what, I'm just evaluating trading platforms. I want to see how the trade fees compare between TD or E-Trade or some other brokerage account, like Schwab. Well, what do? How do we make sense of all of these conversations? That's why Radian6 is really at the front of marketing for so many companies. Let's go ahead and bring up Radian6 and have a look, because this cloud application will actually, check this out, in real time, based on some criteria and keywords that you just put into the system, pull back every conversation that's happening on social media. And in this case, what you can see is that this is over 45,000 conversations about TD Ameritrade and TD Bank and the other financial products in the last 30 days. There's the tweet from Susie Orman, pulled right into Radian6. And Susie has 1.2 million Twitter followers. Right below that, Kelly Ripa, with over 240,000 followers. And this is why PR organizations want to get ahead of this. At the front of marketing, they're creating social media command centers, as Mark was saying, because they want to know who is talking about our products, our services, our brand, and how do we engage and react. These are the people with the giant megaphone on the internet. And with Radian6, you know where they're talking about you. At the top, that big green bar is Twitter. Below that is Facebook. Below that is blogs. And it will vary depending upon exactly which keywords you put in. And we can take a look one level deeper, because for campaign managers in marketing, for product marketers, you want to know who is talking about your products and to which degree. This pie chart shows the separation between insurance, personal banking, asset management, and that big green area is Ameritrade, the brokerage. And the cool thing for these people is they can drill into the individual conversations that are happening about their product line. No more 30-day focus groups where you're reacting to last quarter's information. You can react now and in real time. That's the power of Radian6. Check this out. Here's that tweet from Sarah that we just saw out on Twitter, now brought into Radian6. But the important point here is that you don't need to hire 1,000 people to understand what's going on, right? You need technology that actually allows you to scale at the scale of social media. And that's exactly what the new Radian6 Social Marketing Cloud is all about. Our new technology underneath this is called the Social Hub. If we bring that up, what you can see is that you can set up automated rules that define exactly how you want to handle criteria and route those to people in your marketing organization. So look at this one. As a campaign manager at TD Ameritrade, I might want to say, show me all the social conversations about Ameritrade that are happening in the United States or the Northeast, that are inquiries, questions, that contain the word trading fees, and where the sentiment is positive, where they're actually wanting a response, an engagement from you as a vendor. And then route those to my campaign managers in the brokerage division that have offers. And in real time, what's going to happen is Radian6 is going to take those, and it's going to automatically route those throughout the employee social network here inside of Salesforce. Let's take a look. Let's go back into Salesforce, and what you can see here is that our campaign manager, right here inside of Salesforce in the social marketing cloud, can now see all of those conversations, or a subset of those if we want to segment it down. Right? It used to be database marketing, where you have a database on premise and you segment that database, and that becomes like your email list. But this is segmenting the database of the entire social web in real time and routing those to marketers to take action. We just drilled into the customer social profile of Sarah, and here's the thing. Even though Sarah was tweeting, and we could respond to her via Twitter, through the customer social profile, we actually know now she's inquiring about brokerages, but she's a customer at the bank. She applied for a mortgage. She's using our iPhone app. We've had previous conversations with her, right? And that might change the manner in which we would want to respond to Sarah as a potential client of the brokerage. So let's go ahead and do that, Dan, if we could. We could do this one by one. We could have small segments. We could have larger segments. We can actually communicate offers now right back out to the social media channels, such as commission-free trading. Interested in trades? Concerned about trading fees? Why don't you take this offer right now that was approved by our VP of Marketing? Personalize this a bit as we would on Twitter, out on Facebook, and get it back out to the customer. Of course, what does our customer now see? Again, we have to present that marketing offer out on Twitter or out on Facebook. They'll actually get a tweet right here in their stream with a hyperlink to the offer page. Dan, if you wouldn't mind clicking on that hyperlink, what we want to show you are these new social media campaign landing pages. Whether that is on your site, whether that's embedded in Facebook, presenting the offer to the customer through the social media channel, and the customer can be converted here and they can take action. And finally, I want to show you one more thing, because I want to show you how this entire new world of social media marketing holds together. Even though the customer had the inquiry out on Twitter, you know that customer is part of your organization. You know they're a banking customer. And let's say they're on their iPhone. Let's say they're on their iPhone and they open up the TD banking app on their iPhone. They're looking at their balance in their checking account, in their savings account. They have registered interest in offers from you. And now, because they made that inquiry on Twitter, you can actually present that offer right on their mobile device. The new power of social media marketing, and it's all powered by Radiant6. Thanks a lot. Now back to Marc.